Do you ever have one of those days, weeks, or months when it feels like, I'm just going to say it, shit starts going sideways? It seems like everything around us is going wrong. And, in those times, we've got to be really careful not to get overwhelmed and stuck. Or even worse, start making bad, sometimes really bad decisions, even lashing out at the people that we love. And let me tell you, this has been particularly real for me right now because the last couple of weeks, and I do mean just the last 2 weeks, have been a firestorm. Let me tell you just a few of what's been going on. Blood work that I got back from the doctor. I haven't been feeling well for a while, so I got some blood work back from the doctor, and it showed like pathologically low levels of a bunch of stuff, a bunch of important stuff, and predicted that I have a 96% chance of contracting prostate cancer at some point. That's not what you want to hear. Meanwhile, my wife has been in a really stressful period because end of semester she's been wrapped up with grading and trying to come up with exams and stuff like that. So she's been overwhelmed. So she's really been barking at me and short tempered. So I didn't even get a chance to share that stuff with her. And then my dad died. Yeah, suddenly I got news my dad died. I was dealing with that. And in the midst of handling that, my wife, Christina, who's also pregnant right now, slipped on some ice, went ankles over ass, as they say, landed on her back and head, and, well, to make a long story short, developed a concussion. So now she needs a bunch of help. And on top of that, she's been getting progressively worse over the past few days in terms of being more and more dizzy and having a hard time getting up, standing up from sitting down, much less laying down. Anyway, I'm not going to burden you with all that, but I kid you not, this is the last 2 weeks of my life, which has made getting any work done much more difficult, as well as housework or anything else. But these are things that all go on, right? So the reason I share this is to let you know that my life has been a pretty good example of a firestorm lately. And my own reserves have been super low because I've been paying, maybe like a lot of you, a lot of attention to other people, not just the 2 weeks, but the past, several months, really helping other people in my life and not taking care of myself. I don't mean in a selfish way, but just really not taking care of myself in terms of really any exercise, much less, meditation and focus and whatnot. So my batteries have just gotten super, super low. So I want to share with you a really effective exercise that I use, and I've been ignoring. I haven't used it for past really a month or two, but I had to break it out now, and I really want to share it with you. It comes from Qigong. It's called a wash, and it's so effective because it integrates three of our most powerful senses: our sight or vision, right? Our hearing, and our sense of kinesthetic or touch or sensation. Remember, when things are really, really going bad, you've got to run triage. You've got to take out the emergency protocols and take care of yourself. And hopefully, don't let it get to the point where I'm at now. I know it sometimes happens. If you're there, don't worry about it. Just take care of yourself. Here's a short version of your exercise. I hope you enjoy it. Make sure that you're feeling relaxed. You've got your feet on the floor. Okay, take some breath in and out. And in and out. And just imagine that you're standing on some sand, some soft sand, in water that's maybe about knee deep, and it's just the perfect temperature for your body. If you're feeling a little bit warm, the water is nice and cool. If you're feeling a little bit cool, the water is nice and warm. And just move your body a little bit, move your arms, help create some waves. Good. And when you're ready, put your arms out at your side, your palms facing away from you. And imagine that you're scooping up some of that water, some of that nice clear water. It's coming up, and you're releasing it over the top of your head. And as you bring your arms down slowly, that water is dribbling through your body, not over your body. It can be over a little bit, but also through your body, washing away all the cruft in your mind, washing the cruft from your palate, from your throat, from your lungs, from your heart, from your stomach, from your spine, from your hips, your genitals, your pelvis, your legs, and just push all that cruft back out through the ground. Good. And let's do it again. Breathe in. Breathe out. Let that nice clear water wash over and through you, washing everything away. Keep it slow. Really visualize the inside and outside of your body taking on a new color, a new sheen as the water washes through. Feel what it's like as you raise the water in your hands. Feel what it's like as it washes over and through you. What is that sensation? What can you hear? Do you hear the waves? Do you hear maybe like a sizzling sound? Pay attention. One more time. Up. With our breath, and exhale. Let the water down. Feel it run over and through you. Visualize the changes outside and inside. Hear the waves. Hear the wind. Hear the changes in your body as your joints align, as your muscles get more supple. One last time, feel the stress wash away and through. And try to keep a gentle smile on your face, not a big grin, but just a nice, soft, gentle smile. And shake it out a little bit. I feel better already. I mean that sincerely. And, when I was really good, I was doing this every day. Even when I was feeling good, I was doing it every day for reinforcement. Up to 20, 30 minutes, honestly. I just did it with you for a few minutes here. So do this as many times as you like, as good as it feels for you. And just practice it, right? Practice makes perfect. So you just have to keep at it. If you have difficulty with the visualizations, if you have difficulty with any of the senses, don't worry. Just take it as experience and keep trying. If you try this every day, I guarantee you that you will get it, and you will have an amazing tool in your arsenal to help yourself in times of crazy stress. In those times when, as they say, things blow up and shit goes sideways. I hope you found this useful. Use it for yourself. Share it with the loved ones in your life. And until next time, remember, oh, wait a minute, I forgot. If you're interested in free relationship training, just go to my website, GuyArdito.com. That's GUYARDITO.com, and enter your name and email address, and I'll send that right out to you. It's 100% free. Until next time, remember, live in love.